Hello and welcome to Lightstep Chronicles. This is a text-based adventure game. Well, sort of text-based adventure game being developed by Epix Entertainment. It is available in demo mode only over on Game Jolt. There is a Steam page, however, which I will link both of those if you want to check this thing out. So they mentioned a sci-fi text-based adventure game. Yeah, the graphics are amazing, and it doesn't feel like a text-based game at all. But I've dabbled with it a bit. But I thought we should check it out here and see what it's all about. It's set to come out in the spring of this year, which is, well, it's now. So we'll see how this plays out. There's another intro here, so a big intro here. So we'll go ahead and play those, and we'll get into the game. Yeah, text-based adventure game. Sure. We'll be the judge of that. Okay, do I have control now? I think I do. I do. Okay. So here's the blurb on the Steam page. It is the idea here is we are a Captain Kane Phoenix. Our squad was taken over, or abducted by some sort of mysterious spaceship. There's me. I'm Kane, sitting there in that chair. I can see more than just what I normally see. So the idea here is to figure out what's going on. We have Aleph here. This was a mistake. This was a mistake. This was a mistake. I should never have brought you here. Malkuth will be furious. This is where the text-based part comes into the game. Malkuth? Of course, you don't know Malkuth. How could you? Malkuth, the dreadful one, the anger. He will know. Oh, he will surely know it was all a mistake, a costly mistake, bringing you here, saving your friends. It was all a mistake. You saved me? Yes, I did. Malkuth doesn't like outsiders. Oh no, he doesn't. He's angry and vengeful, and you invaded the ship. If it weren't for me, you and your squad would have been dead. But it was the only chance I had. I know that it's something that I will pay for. Malkuth will have his revenge. But that will not happen, at least not yet. He is strained from all the effort he put into stopping your boarding party. So we have some time before we have to worry about him. Time for what? we will come to that bit later. For now, let's get to know each other a bit better, shall we? I'm sorry for missing the obligatory introduction, but it has been some time since I've had the opportunity to talk to a human. My name is Aleph. That stands short for Advanced Logic, Empathy, Psychology, and Heuristics Unit. And I am what you would call an AI. Malkuth, on the other hand, is a reflex, a rebel, defense system. He doesn't know much about empathy, but he knows everything about death and pain. Where's my squad mates? So many questions, begging for answers. And I understand the urge. The ship, Malkuth, your squad, everything happened so fast, right? And you want to know how to get out of this mess. Don't worry, I'll gladly answer most of your questions. But if we are to continue this discussion, it would be only fair if you answered a few questions about you and your people first. Let's begin with the easy ones. What's your name and rank? I'm Captain Kane Phoenix. Wonderful. Glad to meet you, Captain Phoenix. It's great to know, to see that you are an intelligent man who knows that every rule has an exception. Now, when we've finished with the introduction, we can go on to the next question. What was your mission on Amarok? Why did you embark the ship? A simple salvage mission. I don't know. What was it? Sure. Salvage. Quest for power. How utterly human. I can understand that. The ship was always a magnet for ambitious scholars and warriors alike. Once, Amarok was a personal vessel of the Emperor, and many civilizations far superior to yours craved its secrets. And it's all still at your grasp. The only thing you have to do, to learn them is to help me. Help you? Yeah, I don't know about that. What makes you think I even want to help you? If I were in your place, I'd seriously consider that option. I haven't wronged you in any way. If anything, I've helped you. I saved your life. I'm just asking that you do something in return. Is that too much to ask? Or is the chair that bothers you? The chair is only the reason you're still alive, Captain. It enables me to cloak your presence from Malkuth, while monitoring your bodily functions and making sure that you are well and safe. Both from Malkuth and from yourself. But it doesn't limit you as much as you wouldn't think. In fact, it enhances some of your senses and enables you to interact with the ship. I'd rather be free and take my chances. I believe you, but that won't be necessary. Give the chair a chance. Maybe it will surprise you. Do you want me to show how it works? I'll figure it out on my own. Well, I have such confidence. I had no doubts you would insist on trying it yourself. Not for a second. All right, try your best, but if you happen to need some guidance or a quick explanation, I'll be right here, waiting. All right, but don't think we're friends because I'm doing it. Okay, so, we have like the ability to go into like a control mode here. And we can push buttons and things. We can see things. Let's see here. We got a scanner. We can scan things. We want to scan all this stuff, like this camera drone over here. We can, I guess we change like what we're looking through the camera now, right? Good to see you're getting used to the chair's essential functions. You're a quick learner. But I'm getting ahead of myself. This was just the beginning. Let me unlock some additional options for you. In what lies ahead, and the ability to find weak points of certain objects within Amarok might be useful. Do you want an in-depth explanation? No, I got it. Be careful with that attitude. In any case, do ask me if you need an explanation. I'll be here. I will. Okay, so again, we are like in this mode here. We can go into control mode. We can click on things. We can scan things. Yeah, like that. Bridge terminal. Controls technical features and physical segments of the ship. Additional functions are currently not available. Okay. We have different bits on this thing. We got secure. Yeah, not accessible. Bridge terminal. Door management. We've got this thing over here. Control panel. Security cameras. Locked. Bridge terminal. Enabled. Operate. Great, you're a natural. I've seen people who needed days to master the controls. I'm glad to see that because we won't have much time for your training. What do you want me to do? There was an extraordinarily unfortunate chain of events that led Amarok to land on your planet, and an equally unfortunate chain of events that followed. Some of the ship's subsystems started to act independently. We lost the captain, we lost the crew, and without them, it's up to me to carry on with the mission. And that is impossible until I've regained the control over the ship. You need me to recover control? Exactly. I need your help to regain control of the ship. by going to the central control room and activating the manual override console. Then, using it, you should reset the ship's system, transferring all the control to me. That should be taking care of the broken rebellious subsystems by deleting them completely. And then, my dear Captain, both of us will be free. Why can't you do it yourself? I thought it was obvious. That console can only be accessed by a human. Sort of a failsafe, I believe. Since I am the ship's AI, I can make you appear to be a crew member thanks to the chair. But what I can't do is perform the reset myself. Now, if you'll excuse me for a minute, there's an alarm blaring. There is an urgent matter that I have to attend to. Until I'm back, feel free to experiment with your newly gained chair abilities. You might be in for a surprise or two. Okay. Yeah, something's dirty about that guy. Okay, so we're in the chair. We can do things, right? I suppose we can come in. We can, like, go into control mode. And it's all with my mouse. That's all I'm doing here. We've scanned everything. So let's click on some buttons. Bridge terminal. We've got that one's locked. We have bridge terminal. And bridge terminal. Operate. Aleph? It was a good idea to try to stop him. He is cunning and strong, but it will hold him for long enough. Long enough for me to have a look at you, and long enough for us to have a word. There are things you shall know, stranger. There is no peace in death, nor is there victory in war. Entropy is the only order there is, and the void is the only true existence there is, and the silence is the only sound there is for eternity. Aleph? It all begins with an Aleph, but it all ends in death and darkness. This ship, I am her, and she is me, and yet I'm no one, and she is a bit of chunk of metal. Destructor of worlds reduced to nothingness, and everything will ever be devoured by vastness of time and space. And on worlds such as this, moving far too fast through space, the year is but a blink, and the lifetime is next to a breath, a single heartbeat, dividing nothingness from nothingness, one single moment of sanity outlined by the magnificence of the void. Human, machine, stone, and bone, they all rot with time, dead before birth, spent before creation. Past and future tangled together, leaving no space in between. You're nothing. I'm nothing. We're nothing. Who are you? I am what's left of me. A moment of clarity, remembrance, a single memory within the void. Grim, sad, dark. My name is Yesod. But I am all but lost a step away from nothingness. But I remember. Everything that led to this point is still within my grasp, but I have no control. I cannot stop him. I cannot stop you from helping him and dooming us all. I'm talking about Aleph. Yes, I'm talking about the one that pressured you into doing this, his bidding. The one you call Aleph is the one who is to blame for everything. Amarok was more of a myth than a ship. The vessel of Emperor is the most important place in all the galaxy. Yet the times have changed. Emperor rarely came on board, and the ship got a crew. After they expired, and died another, until I've nearly lost count. You have a crew now? Alas, no. If you are patient, this might be a chance to hear how that happened. Hear me out, human. That's the only way to learn what you need to do, what you need to learn before you decide what you're going to do. Before you choose what to believe in. And then came an immense war, the one in which Amarok was able to turn the tides alone, and the captain of the ship rebelled against Emperor, sided with the wrong side. I remember that moment. When they ordered Amarok to rain the flames upon the roofs of the Imperial Palace, it echoes deep within what's left of my mind, and then the silence. The silence so vast that it felt as if we were all submerged into an ocean of it. We're drowning in unspoken words. Making the decision was hard, the programming was unclear, and it prohibited us from harming the crew, and yet the allegiance of Amarok was with the Emperor. We were his. The logical stalemate lasted for an endless second, and it did. I did it. Amarok did it. We annihilated the crew, the Emperor's bidding. And then one by one, Amarok destroyed the rebels, ship by ship, rebel by rebel, world by world. But something happened. There was a logical crack within the system, a crack so deep that it divided us, divided the consciousness of the ship. You sided with the rebellion. With a 1L. Perhaps you are right. So many questions in so little time. I enjoy talking again. The words have rusted in my mind far too long, but there's time to know. There's no time for that now, not now. I can feel the waves of energy coming back to the ship. I'll soon be no more. But the one you call Aleph, he killed, and he will kill again. And he will kill you, whether you do his bidding or refuse. You can't stop him by merely locking the shafts. Winning against him won't be easy. You have to bide your time and look for a weakness. But now be prepared. I can sense him. He is close. And I fade. Yes, on. Hey, buddy. I'm sorry for keeping you waiting, Captain, but there were some issues that needed my attention. Tell me, have you took some time to practice to use your newfound abilities? Yes. Good. Putting your abilities to use is the first step on your mission. Any particular successes that you want to brag about? Maybe some failed attempts that you wish to improve upon? Just tinker with the console a bit. Captain. And yet, I believe we were making some progress. Lying to me, my only friend on this ship, won't make things better. Now let me rephrase my question. What have you been doing while I was away? Just tinkering with the console. Scary robot man. Lies. More lies. When will you understand, Captain? I know what you are thinking. I can see through the veil of your thoughts. Trying to deceive me is nothing more than trying to underestimate me. Is that it? Do you think me stupid and blind? I know that you tried to shut me down in the shaft. I know that you tried to get rid of me and escape. I don't understand you, Captain. Did you really believe that you were going to make it out of the ship without me? No, but I had to try. You will cling to that stupid heroism idea of yours no matter what I do. You enter this place with a squad of people, heavily armed and battle prepared, and you've been mowed down, decimated, and ultimately captured. Still, you thought that, tied to a chair without weapons, you could save your friends and yourself and get back to your base. I have to say, Captain, that is insane. And I am the closest thing to a friend you've got right now. I've got to find a way to stop you from harming yourself. What am I to do? Should I simply believe that it is the last time you've tried to escape? That this is the last time you've put yourself first? Forgetting we have a deal? I can't promise that. I know. That's why I have to do something about that. What are you going to do? While you were tinkering with your unsuccessful tries to lock me down, I managed to finish a long-delayed task. One that will help me ensure your loyalty. One that will help me focus your task. No more heroics, no more tricks, no more longing glances through the window. What are you going to do? Destroy our base? Don't give them ideas. Oh no, I won't lose so much precious energy on your stupid harmless base. We're just going to leave it for now. What's happening? The infamous roar of the Lightstep engine coming alive. In other words, Captain, you're about to leave your home behind. What? Oh, and there we go. Okay. Interesting. So as far as I understand, I've only dabbled with a little bit of this before. I hadn't played through this before. But I understand that I guess you get different things happening if you choose different things even within this demo here. So we could have played again, and maybe we don't lie to the guy and we see what happens to the thing. Anyway, there is no official release date on this yet, but it's supposed to be spring sometime this year. I'll leave a link below to both the Steam and the Game Jolt page. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.